Greetings. How is everybody? Good deal. Yeah, I was watching Woodward TV earlier talking about how we're all seeing the merging of the realities with the new earth. And it always kind of makes me think about how Dolores Cannon talked about, the fear-based individuals they always put, because they don't talk anything about the new earth. It's like they don't even want you to know. Make a wish. However, when you bring up Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela was an INFJ, and bending reality is a class. That's what it is. It's much better to be the projector than the screen. And I agree with a lot of the Pisces readers. It doesn't matter. When you're a Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon, it doesn't matter what decision you make. It's going to upset someone. And that's fine. That's why vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And today is the 17th. Today would be the August karma. So that would be 88, and that would be, it's what it is. They've made their decision. Time's up. It's divine endings and conclusions of 2025. That's what it is. So we're just going to call judgment. Simple enough. Right? You let the Most High Creator handle it. You've got people running around in the background and, oh God, there's no exit. No, there's not. That's what it is. You either ascended or you didn't. I can't do anything about that. It's either going to make, we have to think about ourselves. Remember, this is all about ourselves. We have to worry about ascending. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. So, you've got Pisces having to move in silence because a bunch of unhealed people who didn't do the work are jealous. I can't do anything about that. Right? If they weren't in my energy, I wouldn't have them in my Akashic records. Simple enough. Confirmation. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. That's going to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. You're talking about people that have created a huge mess. Just the simple fact that they have merged divine judgment into global catastrophe. And Woodward was right. Every time there's a catastrophe, it merges the energies together. However, we're choosing separation because that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants that separate. The battle between heaven and hell. Okay, great. Everyone made their choice. Simple enough. But we don't want to make that choice. Well, we didn't want to have to call judgment on our energy either. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. Everyone had the option to ascend. They're going to have to, you either reincarnate again or you don't. Leave it in God's hands, let him roll the dice. It's just what it is. Let the God us all that is. Roll the dice. Simple enough. Thanks. You got to think. They have been, and it's what it is. They've been putting out betrayal energy. Cool, I return that shit to them tenfold. So they're betraying themselves. They tried to affect your finances. Every time they try to affect my finances, they go through the roof. Give a fuck. That's what it is. They're building up karma. We're building up dharma. It's that simple. Did they ascend to the higher dimensions? No. Then they're still getting the lower vibrational reality. Simple enough. It's prophesized those left behind for a reason. And you don't want to leave anyone behind. They choose to be left behind. Simple enough. Pisces is Phoenix rising energy from the ashes. Okay, cool. They chose to be ashes. It's simple enough. It's not that hard. Right. Pisces has to move in silence and not let the devil know what's going on. Right. So we didn't let the devil know that we were calling judgment on karma. That way they couldn't stop. They couldn't destroy them getting their karma. That's what it is. They absolutely want Pisces on another karmic cycle, but they don't want to do one themselves. That's my best analogy for that. A bunch of freshmen Go up to the principal with their lunch money. Please, Mr. Principal, let us walk the stage and graduate. No, you don't get out of karma. Dolores Cannon has told him since the 60s, I don't want to hear about how I didn't know, I didn't do the research. We skimmed the top of the information and had no idea that there was meat and potatoes in that chicken pot pie. They just took the crust off the top. Okay, great. We're calling all that back with meat and potatoes. Simple enough. Save the milk for babes, save the meat for strong men. Do. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. And that's what it is. I mean, you've got cross-watchers doing everything they can to devise a plan without fucking having an understanding of energy. They don't realize that the whole time they're sitting there watching that shit, the energy reader is picking up their energy. What's the funny part? Me being able to pick up the energy in my own personal reality, taking what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. The people can't even read. They're watching energy readers trying to figure out how to devise a criminal plan without fucking literacy skills, fucking discovery. We're just looking for new horizons. It's what it is. And it's what it is. I mean, now that judgment has been called, there's no need for healing. Too many people to heal. They wanted Pisces to give up. No. We just go where there's fucking something better. It's just what it is. If they had intuition, they would know what Pisces is doing. Their third eyes are closed. That's why they have to go and fucking dig up dirt. They would already know. They would know what our plan is if they were a part of it. Pisces has to move in lone wolf energy. Well, I wonder why that is. You think we were chosen to do something? You think it was to bring karma to the situation? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's a destiny swap gone horribly wrong. They wanted to win at all cost, and what did it cost you? It didn't cost me anything. Direction. Which way did we go, George? Which way did we go? I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Yeah, fucking shit ended up water. That's what it is. Are things going to be a struggle? They always are. For everyone else, because they put all of their energy towards struggle. They don't take the path of least resistance, which is fucking their soul's path. They're worried about someone else's path instead of their own. Yeah, fucking transients. Look at that. That's what it is. We knew this day was coming. They wanted you homeless. Now they will be homeless. They wanted to affect your finances. It will affect their finances. We wanted them prepared. We are prepared. We wanted them spiritually protected. We are spiritually protected. We wanted them healed. Healing others heals ourselves. Simple enough. They wanted to take the fucking, it's what it is. You got too many bribes and too much bullshit. And what did it do? It exposed everything. Cool. Now that everything's exposed, I've already got, they're talking about 3 days of darkness with 2 suns in the sky. I wonder what that's all about. You got 3 days of darkness with 2 suns in the sky. Looks like we're bending reality, doesn't it? I mean, the minute I hear astral witchcraft in the cards as their last ditch attempt to not leave any physical evidence, did they fall asleep and not remember tarot readers talking about the sleeping prophet is the John Wick of the astral realm? Congratulations. I can't do anything about that. Discovery. I hear there's discovery in the present moment. That's what it is. I mean, when you've got multiple readers talking about all of their spell work, all of their energy work, up against an energy master. Master doesn't mean anyone's any more enlightened than anyone else. It just means I'm mastering my energy. I'm protected and they're not. Okay, great. I don't want any part of that. That's when we walk away. While God's punishing them, that's when we continue on with our path and let them get their karma. You have to step out of the way and allow spirit, nature, whatever to take its course. I can't do anything about that. Discovery. Regardless of age or level of knowledge, making discoveries about yourself and the world can awaken your sense of awe and wonder at the universe. The angel of discovery encourages you to keep your mind open to fresh information and experiences at all times. Ask the angel to provide opportunities for you to visit new places, meet new people, and try your hand at new activities. Call on her to enhance your senses so that your sight becomes clear and your hearing sharper. Ask her to show you how to act in a more loving and conscious way to benefit yourself and the environment. In this way, you will enrich your soul and climb to new heights of inspiration. My life is a wonderful journey of discovery. Symbols, flight of stairs, like the stairway to heaven. Map, star, boat, open door, magnifying glass, and book. Sweet. And I mean, I fully understand that while everyone was trying to devise, while they were trying to devise a hidden dark agenda, that we're sitting here just, okay, so the light always wins. The dark is always going to lose. Oh, how did, and the fact that they kept trying, causing global disasters. So it is freaking so. Somebody sends me a video about fucking Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Virgo versus Pisces. I thought, I am not worried about that shit. I started small, medium, and large. I've already gave 3 of each to the gods. That's what it is. Every group that came up against Pisces failed. Yes, in those 3, it's what it is. If you follow the astrology, it's the same sun, moon, and the stars. You've got your insurance scammers, your fucking love scammers, and your fucking spiritual narcissists. I can't do anything about that. I hear fucking California's eating the shit out of the devil's ass. That's pretty gross. Can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about them drawing people in. And then the people find out what they did. And it's what it is. There's no honor among thieves. I understand that. They'll all be turning on each other. Congratulations. I can't. Why do you think Pisces just kind of stayed to themselves so that we could move forward out of that dumb shit? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. You've got too many readers on the same page. They harvested energy off of Pisces. Okay, great. So how many people are responsible for that with us calling our energy back? That's yanking the energetic rug right out. Pisces is looking younger. Yeah, hell yeah, we're healing. We put the energy out. We can call it back. Cross all timeline, spaces, and dimensions. Simple enough. Simple enough. There's classes for that. It's where they're always going to run into a problem with me. They don't have any class. And if they did take the class, they abused their fucking abilities. Imagine that. Imagine that. How does Pisces keep making it with the angels? Because the angels won't work with you if you're negative as fuck. Confirmation. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. The highest good of all? The highest good of all is always going to be a minority. It's good. If we're doing things for the highest good of all, majority of people are pretty much bad. So if you're going for the highest good of all, it's just going to be the meek shall inherit the earth. So, but the ones that did the work, they get the reward. They wanted reward without effort. They got karma. That's what it is. But you're letting all these people? Yes, I absolutely am. You can't fucking worry about everyone. You can only worry about it. The pasta. We're letting the water wash out all the shit. You know how to make pasta, right? You put the noodles in the pot, you add the water, a little salt, maybe some oil. Bring it to a boil. Cool. Then you strain the pasta out. Look, oh God, look at all this waste water. Yes, what it is. It's a fucking waste. I can't do anything about people that are a waste in the water. They're flood food. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's in God's hands. We know how to follow intuition. The weather patterns are intuition. We pick up the slightest vibration. We know when it's coming, and we're going to wait till it's coming, and we're going to walk away and not say a fucking word. They left the Earth Angel for dead. What comes around goes around. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. We had a plan. We made a plan. They didn't have a plan. They want to know what our plan is, and we're not telling them. Oh God, we've got to betray him quick. But okay, great. That's what got you in this situation. Discovery and direction. Direction. That's what it is. We don't know who this person is. They never fucking asked. They were too worried about themselves. They were too busy asking other people that were caught up in the same kind of conspiracy shit that they're caught in now. Fucking like attracts like. Shit attracts shit. Simple enough. That's what it is. What were we chosen for? Them to get their karma. It's a spiritual test. They all failed. One right after the other. Like flies, like dominoes. One right after the other. Bink, bink, bink. That's what it is. Shit runs in herds. I can't do any of that. Flies swarm. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Sheep herd. I can't do anything about that. I can't deal with a whole fucking herd of sheep when there's buffalo out there to explore. Solitary souls. I would rather heal buffalo than a bunch of fucking sheep. Sorry. That's what it is. They had their chance. Now they have disaster. But we don't want disaster. We don't want to call judgment on our energy. That's what it is. We put you in God's hands. I wish you the best of luck. Direction. We're guided out of hell. Y'all chose to stay in it. I can't do anything about that. We all make our own choices. Direction. The angel of direction can be of great help if you have reached a crossroads in your life, or if you need help to choose between several courses of action. She can show you the route that will be most beneficial for your soul. That's what keeps getting me. You got every reader on the planet talking about their hating on Pisces' connection to the spiritual world. Okay, great. What do you think guides me out of where I'm leaving you? Simple enough. They hate my connection to the divine. The divine gets me out of where they're going to be stuck. Make it make sense. As soon as you're prepared to take action, call on the angel to help you. First, know that wherever you are in the right place to start, ask yourself, what can I learn from my current situation? They left the Earth Angel to die. That was by divine design. The Earth Angel transformed like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, cool. So who's the ashes? Where did they get left? Oh, we're calling it. We're proving our leadership and calling in our soul tribe. Guess who's not in it? All those that got the fucking reversal. They left the Earth Angel to die, only to find out that it was them. They did it to themselves. As soon as you are prepared to take action, call on the angel to help you. First, know that whatever you are in the right place to start, ask yourself, what can I learn from my current situation? Open your mind to change so that you will be ready to follow the new course that the angel reveals. Visualize the ideal outcome for yourself and ask her to help you to achieve it for the greatest good of all. Watch for clues, such as remarks from other people, showing that you are on the right track. I have faith that I will clearly see the direction I need to follow. Symbols, signpost, crossroads, breeze, winding road, feet or shoes, arch or gate. Tarot reader says, Pisces, God will open the sky up for you. Yes, tarot reader, I understand that. Woodward TV, fucking reality's merging. Oh, you think it has anything to do with the new Earth? You think it's what we came here to raise the vibration to ascend to? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? They wouldn't be trying to hold us in the 3D good and bad timeline if they weren't in it. They're trying to hold us into something that we're not even in that timeline anymore. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, but you left us here. Damn straight. That's what it is. Who's taking me somewhere? While I'm leaving them behind, where are the others that ascended? That's my question. Right? Because if you have groups, gaggles, that haven't ascended into union with the divine light, then cool. Where are the others? And I'll ask that shit over and over again. If I don't get a fucking me answer, that's what it is. This is a simple question. I know they have to activate the other side of the brain. For the anointed crown, I know they have to use both sides of the brain simultaneously. Right? Oh my God, we got us a dual brain user. I'm so sorry I'm not left or right-handed. It's not my fault. Simple enough. Simple enough. Oh, he's got paranormal healing abilities? Yeah. Sweet. You've got fucking people that are shocked at the things that I've overcame. Okay, great. So now I'm going to sit back and I'm going to be shocked at all the things that they can't overcome. Transience. Simple enough. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. They did everything they could to stop the divine plan. Yes, I understand that, and I'm not going to. That was the divine plan, was for them to do everything for judgment. Okay, great. I'm not going to get in the fucking way of that. Now, I'm not going to do the same thing they did. Isn't that what they did? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm not doing that. But how did we end up in judgment? You got in the way of the divine plan. Oh, God, yeah. This is what you got to deal with now. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Transience. That's the whole point of every reader on the planet talking about Pisces. You have to move and do things in silence. So what they don't know, they can't destroy. Oh, I know, I understand that. That's why they didn't know that they're going to be, what comes around goes around. They got 8 years to figure it out. They got 8 years to figure out why I'm moving on with what I've already done. What did he do? We didn't fucking tell you. That way you can't destroy it. You got your karma. That's what you get to destroy. You get to destroy an 8-year fucking karmic path. Transience. Sad as that is, what it is. And that's the big decision that Pisces has to make. Whether to fucking, oh, come on, let me hold your fucking hand and get you out of the wheel of karma. No. We leave them there. Aspects of ourselves that we are leaving behind. They gave betrayal energy. They got betrayal energy. They give hate, they receive hate. They give love, they receive love. Simple. They tried to affect our finances. Now their finances are affected. That's what it is. When you think of me, oh, I'm going to affect his finances. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for thinking of me. That's a blessing. A lesson for you later, which is also a blessing. Your blessings come in threes and karma's tenfold. Every attack they sent my way increased tenfold. Threefold at least. Blessings come in threes. Thank you for thinking of me. Fucking every time they shut a door, another one opened. They tried to overwhelm Pisces. They did with opportunities. This is so much shit I was doing. They wanted Pisces to procrastinate on what? All the shit I can choose to do? Imagine that. Everything that they're jealous and envious of, they fucking increased for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why we wait. Everything happens in divine right time. That's why we waited so fucking long for them to get it fucking right. What were they waiting on? $1. What were we waiting on? To leave them behind. Waiting on $1. Transience. What is the positive lesson in that? You have groups that are now wrapped up in chaos and conflict. Great. There's fucking groups watching that shit. Going, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. Yeah, it's what it is. We wouldn't do anything like that. Oh, I know. That's why Pisces is in the lone wolf energy. The final frontier. To go boldly where no man has gone before. They can't do that. They're too busy stuck in, oh, what did we do? Good fucking question. That's what it is. I'm continuing to call my energy back. It's energy's energy, right? They went up against an energy worker and failed miserably. Right, because what they put out went back on them. I can't do anything about that. To the point of natural disasters, that's where it fucks everything up. And then you've got Woodward trying to cover it up. Well, yeah, every time the collective consciousness does it. Well, no, yeah, but what happened to the people that were confirmation? What happened to the people that were running around paying for energy? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps in the right direction. That's what it is. They're doing everything they can to cover up everything they have done. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. When you have readers, to the Earth Angel that has lost fucking faith in humanity. The betrayal was real. The gang stalking. That's what it is. I'm not worried about any of that. I laugh at that shit. That's what makes them mad. That's why they try harder. That's what it is. And all that shit has ended for me, and now it will start for them. That's what it is. We don't have those problems anymore. Now we go out, hey, what's happening? That's what fucking people know better. They don't want karma. They saw what happened to everyone else. Interesting. Transients in the upside down. That's what it is. I'm telling you, we knew this was going to happen. They didn't believe it. That's fine. Now God's making them a believer. It's fucking that simple. I can't do anything about that. Oh, they feel like they got set up, so they were trying to betray Pisces. Make that shit make sense. Anyway. Change is a normal part of life, and it can be seen in the cycle of the seasons. Even in the cold and dark of winter, when trees look dead, they are building up energy for a new spring. And beneath everything, sustaining all the fluctuations in the material world, is the eternal energy of the universe. It is just the same in your own life. The angel of transient advises you to embrace change. If you insist on following a set path down to the minor details, you may overlook subtle variations in the wilder world. When you eventually look around you, everything may be totally different from what you expect. By letting go of rigid thinking, you feel free to be carried by the wind of change, the breath of life itself. I am safe in the constant changes of life. Symbols, dandelion, clock, cloud, falling leaf or petal, moon, and kaleidoscope. Thing, you've got too much of that energy of fucking groups are in chaos and calamity. Great. How many of those groups do you think I tried to help? And then I had to pull my energy back from it. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Pisces, you were put in these people's lives to activate their karma. Yes, I understand. They took the lesson instead of the blessing. That was part of the plan. I can't do anything about that. They went up against the divine plan. Congratulations. Most of them don't even believe in God anyway. And now they're going, oh God, what is this? What kind of witchcraft? What kind of alien technology is this? Good question. Yeah. See, the aspect of runes backfiring on people. What they don't know. They don't know. The energy affects them in ways they don't understand. They all came together trying to protect destiny swappers. Cool. So the same karma that the destiny swappers will be receiving, everyone, they cursed themselves and all involved. Great. So then I guess that's my question. How many bloodlines got cursed that I'm leaving behind? You can't have readers picking up that energy of people that I fucking know. Okay, great. That's what it is. We have to. Did they get in the way of the divine plan? Yes. Okay, cool. I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and trying to fucking tell God he made a mistake. Oh, that's so cruel. What? Not taking another karmic cycle with people? You've lost your mind. But we have to reincarnate. We told you that. Haven't the QHHT practitioners told you that forever? But we listened to the Destiny Swappers. Yeah, because they thought they could buy their way into heaven. Go make it make sense. Their plan was to take Pisces spiritual protection and leave Pisces as a sacrifice to whatever deity, entity, whatever the fuck they deal with. Okay, great. That was part of the divine plan. Why the fuck would that entity want an earth angel when it can have all of them? Why would it want one soul when it can have all of theirs? It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my life. And now they're, oh God, no, we didn't think of that. Well, yeah, that was part of the plan. You don't think. You just don't think. You just don't think. Ooh, stars. A lot of that star energy in the cards. Is there a lot of that solar earth angel energy? Stars. In biblical lore, stars and planets were regarded as messengers, angels, in the service of God. Judges 5:20, Job 38:7. When the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy, Sherard, principalities, and powers, observes that the stars were included in Yahweh's angelic rite. So, it's going to be biblical. Get your popcorn, Pisces. Simple enough. God sent a star energy messenger. What did they try to do? They tried to shoot the messenger. Okay, great. That was part of the fucking plan. Every time a messenger comes, listen to the Islamic text. Every time a messenger comes, they try to sacrifice that messenger. Okay, cool. It didn't work this time. So we were protected. They were not. They got away with it last lifetime. What comes around goes around. This time it's their turn. Fucking Pisces, you will witness their karma. That's ours. Oh my God, that's what they've done to us every lifetime. Oh God, they've done that to us every lifetime. Oh man, now we got to watch it happen to them. Oh no, we would have never done that to you, but you did that to, oh God, no, we got to watch it now. Ah! It's simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Reader after reader has said, Pisces, you're unstoppable. God is protecting you. Yes, because that is God's plan. What comes around goes around. What they did last time, they will go through this. How could they possibly grow as a soul? That's why the wheel of karma works. Pisces on the wheel that keeps on turning. They don't know where they'll be tomorrow. I can't do anything about that. 17th, judgment. Bingo. It breaks down to an 8. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. They're in God's hand. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Go look that shit up. What does that mean? It means God is way worse on y'all than any of us. These people do spell work and energy work and curses and that was by design. Because now all that shit is going back on them. That's what it is. God is way worse on them than anything they could do to us. If we were to retaliate, what the fuck how bad could it possibly be? Our shit would work. My own alive magic would work. Is that how that goes? My voodoo would work as good as my Reiki teddy bear. I'd get a 5-star review. Is that how good it would be? Fuck out of here. Will it be shocking? Absolutely. Will it be the last people you ever thought? Yeah, that's what it is. You can't have these readers constantly picking up groups sacrificing people to a fucking entity for manifestation and necromancy and spiritual gifts and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool. What they've been doing, what they wanted for others, is now what they want for themselves. Can't do anything about that. Decision's made. That's what it is. She says hell or jail. Okay, cool. I'm not worried about dealing with a fucking corrupt system I don't trust. I would much rather see God wipe them off the face of the earth. Thank you, universe. Gratitude. Infinite love and light. Simple enough. Right? We have to get rid of the problem so that we don't have to have a whole bunch of solutions and problem solvers. Get rid of the fucking problems. No more problem solvers needed. That's what it is. Can't do anything about it. Will it be shocking? Yes. Right? So you got to think about that. There's too many readers talking about how they traveled from country to country trying to win at all costs. Okay, cool. None of us did that shit. That's not our energy. Oh no, all that's coming back on us? Yes, one tower moment at a time. Tower. Oh, the Earth Angel's protected? Yep, you're not. Tower. I can't do anything about that. Talk to God. It's between you and the universe. Namaste.